She was a friend at one point in time. However, like nearly all of you, when I was no longer able to take care of myself, she got predatory towards me, as if it was a choice that I had made, as if I had decided to be disabled, as if I had decided for people to be mean and cruel, and instead of listening to me, repeatedly telling me to do things I was incapable of doing myself, or telling me to do things that they assumed would help. Meanwhile, all I'm dealing with is straight up sexism. Sexism and bias. At no point in time was the law ever considered, even by anyone in the justice system, because none of you actually cared. When any person is being abused, they need to turn it in right away. And if they're an at-risk adult, especially a male, homeless, disabled adult, they cannot go in alone. They need a friend or family member who actually gives a shit. I have never had one friend or family member even try to understand my disabilities. Not even one has made even the tiniest effort to understand. And then I get treated like it's my fault that they victimize me. That they intentionally choose to do something they know to be wrong. No matter what their excuse is, it's still wrong. Now when you say, oh, you care, you're sorry. No, when you tell me you're sorry, get the fuck away from me. Get the fuck away from me with your bullshit. I'm fucking sorry doesn't help. Do you have any idea how many fucking hundreds and hundreds of people fucking typed I'm fucking sorry at me? Not a goddamn one of them lifted a fucking finger to actually help. All they did was waste my time, talk over me, waste my fucking resources, and make zero attempt to understand how fucking busy I am. Or how expensive their goddamn ideas are. Or the fact that it doesn't do any fucking good if they make me do it alone. Treating me like shit is not fucking help. Treating me like shit and then saying, oh, I tried to help you. No, the fuck you didn't. You're a sexist cunt just like everyone else. You're a biased piece of shit just like everyone else. Amanda DeMette and Laura Nelson both have autistic sons. I got them in contact with one another so they could actually work together for their kids' rights. Is that what they did? No. They're fucking whiner groups. This is what we have taught women to be in the United States. To whine until they get something and then say they did it all themselves. Now, thank goodness for the very, 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 very few women who are not like that. The fact is, this sexism against men is, well, there's no incentive for a man to do anything in the United States. If you got friends and family, maybe. But many of us, no, we've given our entire lives to other people because, hey, we're supposed to work together, right? But no, that's not how it ends up being. It ends up being Sean gets used until people have everything they want out of him and can't squeeze him for a goddamn thing more, and then they're gone. Now, instead of people speaking up, they want to tell me how fucking sorry they are. No, you're not fucking sorry. You're a piece of shit. Don't tell me you're fucking sorry. Do something about it. Speak up. Sending me to another fucking group that's a bunch of fucking whiners who don't help each other out. What you're supposed to do is actually help them. Not everybody posts up their shit. Never look at anybody else's. Never speak up for anybody else going through the same thing. That's the thing about Samuel Leon Lawrence IV and Zaid Atkinson, which is the most disgusting about both of those two. Both of them in houses. Both of them played a racist narrative that was not true, and they knew it. Both of them got help, but it wasn't justice. It certainly was not justice. The way that I was treated by Zaid Atkinson wasn't bad. I've never met the guy. I've never spoken with the guy. When it comes to Samuel Leon Lawrence IV, man, that guy's a fucking world-class piece of shit. A selfish motherfucker who don't give a holy goddamn about anybody but himself. Only his disabilities exist. Anybody else with a disability must be some sort of a jerk who's trying to fucking rain on his goddamn parade. He's allowed to be traumatized. Zaid Atkinson is allowed to be traumatized. They only had to deal with that once. You don't stop to consider what it's like for a homeless and disabled male, and you want to tell me I should be fine with it because I'm white. You blame everything on whites. White people did this. White people did this. White people did this. Which white people? My name is not white people. I know one white man. Her name is Katie White Man. Her last name is White Man, and she's not white. My last name, Schwartz, means black. Like black skin, black eyes, black hair, black. That's what Schwartz means. It's a very specific type of black. Why are we still fighting this war all these years later? The war against the poor. Meanwhile, you tell men that they chose it. They wanted it, needed it, chose it, and deserved it. No, men did not want you to ignore them. Men do not need you to ignore them. Choose to be abused or neglected. Your bias is your excuse. No matter what your excuse is to me, if you didn't tell the courts and the people of the world, I can't believe you. My predators were very loud and proud with what they did, and not a goddamn one of you cared. That's why they got away with doing it. You gave them a big head by not giving a shit. And the longer I have to wait on you to understand, hurry the fuck up! My evidence is getting fucking lost and stolen, waiting on your bitch ass to take it fucking seriously. So shut the fuck up and listen. Look at the fucking evidence. If you look at the evidence, you realize I've already done nearly all of your suggestions hundreds and hundreds of times by myself. Try doing what I asked from the beginning. What the law requires in this situation. Why have not a single goddamn one of you tried that? Because I don't fucking matter. All you care about is Natalie. She's fucking dead, dumbass. There is not a goddamn thing you can do for her. But there is a lot you can do for me by not being a selfish, fucking condescending piece of shit. Do you really think I'm fucking retarded? When you tell me, oh, well, there's this place, this place, this place, and this place, you can call these places, are you going to fucking call them with me? When are you going to make the fucking time? How many crimes are going to be committed between now and when you finally, oh yeah, you're still never going to make the time, because no matter what, you're never going to tell the truth. See, that's the important part here. You guys fuck up, and then you want to blame me. It must be my fault, and you use the same excuse. All of you use the same bias as your fucking excuse to harm me. Bias. Not fucking reality. It's not got a goddamn thing to do with reality. I fight hard, and there are things that I am fighting for that many of you don't agree with, like assisted termination of life for somebody who is called mentally ill. We spend our entire lives being victimized and told that it's our fault. We're victimized by our families. We're victimized by our friends. We're taken advantage of by police and the courts and public pretenders. We are treated like baseball cards in the criminal justice system. There is no justice. You can see no matter what evidence, it didn't matter, because evidence isn't what matters. What matters is popularity. Nobody gives a fuck. It doesn't matter how much evidence you have if no one gives a fuck. And these people want to argue with me about what works and what doesn't. You can see with Zayd Atkinson what fucking worked. With Samuel Leon Lawrence IV what fucking worked. You can see with my predators what worked. They gaslighted the fuck out of me while you looked the other fucking way. While I was being victimized every goddamn day and you didn't have time to even hear it, while claiming to love me, while claiming to be my friend or my family. No, the fuck you're not. You're all useless pieces of shit. This whole country is full of people just like you. The whole world is full of people like you. And that's why we need to find a way for people like me to have a way out. People like me who actually have a fucking conscience. Because you don't give a fuck who you hurt, as long as you get to hide your embarrassment, as long as you get to hide your fuck-ups, as long as you get to help cover for the child molesters in your family. Or does that leave the victims, you pieces of shit? Well, yeah, they don't matter to you, do they? What you care about is your reputation. Between your niece and your brother who molested her, why the fuck you gonna help your brother get away with it? Yeah, I'm using a woman in this scenario. Two of them, matter of fact. There's a reason for that too. If the victim is a male, you won't even hear it. It won't be a second thought in your head. It'll be 300 of these, oh, well, you know, statistically, according to what? According to the bias of arrest? Or according to actual statistics? We've gotten to see, due to Facebook, and TikTok, and Twitter, and all this other stuff, that not only are women doing these things openly, they're openly bragging about doing these things, especially to people like me. Well, you pretend it's sugar and spice and everything nice, and no, that's not what this is. There's nothing nice about taking advantage of an at-risk and disabled adult. There is nothing nice about using their gender as an excuse, or their age as an excuse, or the fact that they have been forced into homelessness as an excuse, the fact that they have no money. Where does my money keep going? To traveling to somewhere where someone might pretend to give a shit about me until my money's gone. People think there's going to be this big magic payout within 5 minutes of me getting there. No, it don't work that way. I'm not after $10 billion here. I'm not after sharks with laser beams on their fucking foreheads. I don't need a secret volcano fucking lair. I just want a place where I'm not victimized by the American people. When it comes to it, my friends and family are still Americans. Americans are taught that they're all millionaires. Their ship hasn't sailed yet. No, it's already gone. Or their ship hasn't come in yet. No, that's not the way it works. You got these people who spend their whole lives mooching off of others and want to call others mooches. When there's somebody in a desperate situation and they're dependent upon somebody else, that is a far cry from being a mooch. When I'm completely honest with you about the situation, and you're completely dishonest with me about the situation, and then you want to play victim like I'm a horrible person because I told the truth, that is horrible. I got stuff I gotta do. I got my stuff currently unattended in Starbucks because I can't get my internet to run well enough to make a video. Meanwhile, it got pretty loud in there for a few minutes and I couldn't handle that either. If I get my vehicle all legal, it's gonna take about $600. And then there's my phone bill and everything else. I really do legitimately, if I'm going to try to get down to Slab City, it's going to cost me $1,600. That's double what I get for disability. Meanwhile, all the money that I had for disability has been spent running around doing what everybody else wants me to do because this is what I'm told to do. If I don't do what I'm told, I get in fucking trouble. I get punished. But I'm punished for doing what I'm told because I don't have any resources to fucking do anything with because I'm constantly running around to people who don't fucking care, who are going to make it about them all the time. How can you help somebody if you make everything about you? If you won't shut up about you? You're not showing that you care about them. You're showing them that you fucking don't. How can you allow 6 years of abuse while fucking ignoring me for 6 goddamn years? And when I speak up about the fact that I've gone to you repeatedly for help, and what did you do? You were a fucking sexist cunt. You treated me like you treat a male who is victimized. You ignore me. You tell me about arrest records. Oh, well, you know, statistically, women this and women that. You know what? I am a victim. Instead of fucking telling me about women, let's focus on the abuse that I endured and turning it in. Let's focus on getting the evidence to who it needs to go to, with more than one goddamn name on it. If you are a part of it, you need to put your name on it. Me putting it up on YouTube and Facebook is your decision. Lives are at fucking stake here, you pieces of shit. America is not a bad place as far as the land goes. It's horribly mismanaged. It's managed by rich people who can buy whatever they want, including laws and loopholes and your children. Meanwhile, thank goodness for an autistic young woman by the name of Greta Thunberg helped to catch a rich asshole. I'm a poor asshole. I'm autistic, not retarded. The problem is you guys want to pretend that I'm retarded because it fucking suits you. How can you possibly talk down to me like I am a fucking retard, especially in texting? You know they found Natalie's killer. Jesus fucking Christ, are you seriously that fucking stupid? You ever think about moving? Holy fucking Christ, there's somebody that didn't pay attention for literally 6 years of my life. The last 6 years of my life has been move, 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 move. You think about moving? Yeah. Hey, you should move to somewhere else and then try to fight this. Well, I moved to somewhere else. Are you going to help me then? No. So then I get told, oh, you're in the wrong jurisdiction. I fucking know. This is where I was fucking told to go. Why aren't any of you fucking actually paying attention? Why aren't you actually making the calls with me? Because you don't care. You talk conceptually about how you care. But when there's somebody who is as fucked over as I am, and you can actually do something about it, you can actually get involved, what do? You bullshit me and waste my time. You tell me that you care and show me that you don't. Don't fucking bullshit me. Don't fucking lie to me. And don't fucking lie to the public. Repeating the same goddamn lie over and over and over again and refusing to listen and thinking, all right, if I don't listen to Sean and don't look at anything and just keep on typing the same thing over and over again, well, eventually he'll get that. No, fuck you. You're a goddamn witness, you piece of shit. You don't have a choice in the fucking matter. You know why it is that there are literally hundreds of conversations on my YouTube that people tried to take down that are still up? It shows that I told the truth. It also shows that each and every one of these people that I told the truth about wanted to hide it, wanted to get rid of it, wanted to destroy the evidence of it. Why am I the only one trying to show evidence? Because I'm the only one through any of this who has actually put an effort into doing the right thing. You guys want to use terminology like high-functioning autism and pretend that means that I don't need help. No, high-functioning refers only to IQ. Yes, I have an extremely high IQ. That does not stop me from being victimized. That does not get me the money that I need to survive or to travel all the fucking time from one place to another, to another, to another. And the sheer cost of all of this has resulted in everything that I have being taken repeatedly. How about we stop telling Sean to run around the world for the same song and dance? How about we actually try what the law fucking requires, which is for a friend or family member to actually fucking care? Having hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of friend requests from people pretending that they want to be my friend. No, you don't. You want to tell me how fucking sorry you are. You want to waste my fucking time not understanding what the fuck you're doing. Not giving a shit about the resources that I don't fucking have. You want to cost me $600 worth of my time and send me $50 and tell me in 6 months that you sent me $50? Fuck you, you're a goddamn witness. That $50 don't make up for shit. That $50 don't make up for you being a goddamn liar. I can't just keep leaving my shit abandoned in the fucking Starbucks to come out here and fucking make a video, but I have no fucking friends in real goddamn life. You get to see how repeatedly, even though there was dozens of witnesses to the situations with Molly, dozens of witnesses who came forward with me, not a living soul. That's just here in Tillamook. Who went with me to the hospital? Not a living soul. Who's helped me to turn this in? Not a living soul.